Welcome to the Football Focus podcast. Today, we're diving into Real Madrid's crucial 2-0 victory over Girona and what it means for the La Liga title race.
Can't wait to get into this. That match had so many talking points.
Absolutely. So, heading into the match, Real Madrid knew they needed a win to leapfrog Barcelona at the top of the table. Barcelona was sitting on 54 points and Real was just behind with 53.
And let's not forget Atletico Madrid was right there too, huh?
Exactly. The title race is tighter than ever. Now, without Jude Bellingham, who was serving a 2-match ban, Ancelotti had to tweak his lineup a bit.
Oh yeah, how did they adjust without him?
So, Ancelotti brought in Brahim Diaz and Rodrigo to fill the gap in midfield and attack. And honestly, they stepped up big time. The attack was still lethal with Mbappe and Vinicius Jr. leading the line.
It's crazy how much depth Real Madrid has, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like they have a bench that could start for most other teams.
So how did Girona approach the game?
Well, Girona went defensive. They tried to disrupt Madrid's rhythm. But without Yangel Herrera, they were missing some bite in midfield.
Did their strategy pay off at all?
Not really. Madrid dominated possession from the get-go. Vinicius and Mbappe were electric, constantly pressing forward.
Any early chances for Madrid?
Plenty. But interestingly, the first big chance fell to Girona. In the 30th minute, Arejane Muris found himself one-on-one with Courtois.
Oh man.
But Courtois made a clutch save to keep it level.
Courtois just keeps showing why he's world-class, huh?
Exactly. Then just before halftime, Modric pulls out a rocket from distance.
At 39 years old, that guy is ageless.
I know, right? It's like he's found the fountain of youth or something. His goal was a beauty. Top corner, no chance for Gazzaniga.
So, second half. Did Girona make any adjustments?
They tried, but Madrid kept pressing. Vinicius hit the crossbar early on and you could feel a second goal was coming.
Wow. And did it come?
Yep, in the 80th minute, Mbappe and Vinicius combined on a lethal counter-attack.
Their chemistry is really something else.
Absolutely. Mbappe slipped a perfect pass to Vinicius, who slotted it home coolly.
Nice.
That sealed the 2-0 victory.
So with that win, they're level on points with Barcelona, right?
Exactly, and their goal difference also got a nice boost.
You mentioned earlier about Bellingham's suspension affecting the lineup. Do you think his absence was felt?
Honestly, the team coped well without him, but his leadership on the pitch is always invaluable. Still, the youngsters stepped up, which is a great sign for their squad depth.
Speaking of off-pitch issues, what about the tensions with the RFEF? There were some chants and protests, weren't there?
Oh, definitely. Before the match, both teams posed with a banner saying, "Respect the referee, respect football." But the fans weren't having it.
They were booing during that, right?
Yep, and chanting corruption in the federation. The atmosphere was tense. The controversies from previous matches really stirred up emotions.
Do you think that kind of tension affects player performance?
It can, but in this case, I think it fired up Real Madrid even more. They seemed determined to make a statement on the pitch.
Makes sense. So, with this win, how do you see the title race shaping up?
It's incredibly tight. Barcelona, Real Madrid, and Atletico are all within a point of each other. It's anyone's game at this point.
Who do you think has the edge?
If I had to pick, I'd say Real Madrid. Their momentum is building and the Mbappe-Vinicius partnership is just starting to hit its stride.
I'm not so sure about that. I think Barcelona's consistency under Hansi Flick might give them the upper hand.
That's a fair point. Barcelona has been solid, but they've had some struggles breaking down stubborn defenses lately.
True, but their tactical discipline could be crucial in the long run.
Perhaps, but don't count out Atletico Madrid either. Simeone's men are always in the mix.
Absolutely, especially after their 3-0 win over Valencia. Julian Alvarez is on fire.
So maybe we can agree that this is one of the most exciting title races in years. It's great
Definitely.
for fans.
Couldn't agree more. It's going to go down to the wire, isn't it?
For sure. Every match counts. And let's not forget about squad depth and injuries. Whoever manages those best might just clinch it.
Speaking of injuries, any updates on key players?
Well, Bellingham will be back after his suspension, which will bolster Real Madrid. Barcelona seems relatively healthy, which could be an advantage.
Yeah, and Atletico?
They've had a few knocks, but nothing major. It's really going to be about who can stay fit and focused.
Makes sense. So, any final thoughts on the Real Madrid versus Girona match?
Just that it was a statement win for Real Madrid. They showed resilience and quality. Modric's goal was a reminder of his class.
Indeed.
And the Mbappe-Vinicius partnership looks scary for opponents.
Yeah, and for Girona, it's back to the drawing board, I guess.
Yeah, they need to find a way to be more effective in attack. Defending well isn't enough against the big teams.
Well, it's been a great chat. Can't wait to see how the rest of the season unfolds.
Same here. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Until next time.